Atangaye sana na jua hujua. This is a Swahili proverb that means when the sun is scorching, you learn more. In Kenya, the sun is very hot. It burns, it stings, and it brings much pain. However, you cannot avoid the sun. It rises every day. Your only choice is to endure it.
My name is John. I live in Lenana in Kenya. Although many people say that Lenana is a bad place to live, I will not live anywhere else. I am in standard 8 at DYC and I have many hopes and dreams. In Lenana, we face many problems. We do not have much to eat. Many people die of diseases because of lack of clean water. There are many drunkards in my area. Many children do not have mothers or fathers. Even though we have many problems, education is our hope. We will see changes in Lenana because of education.
Is a force that opposes what? Opposes motion, okay? Now we are not going now to look at the advantages and the disadvantages of what? Friction. We are looking at what? John has been trying much time to make sure that he achieves his goals. We have just looked at this boy to be somebody who has a future in front of him. John doesn't look at the fact that it's a school just from the village, but he looks at it as somewhere where he can try to achieve his education. So he's much focused on education, working hard, and even performing in other curricular activities.
John is a hard-working boy. I taught him when he was in standard 6. He was a devoted boy, disciplined, and he was after success.
If you see from the facial expression, he's a boy whom you see, he feels like he wants to learn. A boy who came to school to learn. He's very much active in school and even in class. Even if you try to ask some questions, you see him shooting his hand to be the first one in the class, meaning he knows why he's in class 8.
Okay, we have a problem that has come to a realization. In fact, we are very shocked about it. The head teacher ran away with the money and he didn't register the kids for the national examination, and we are very sad. He kept everything in a secret. I don't know if it was a plan, but it was a very bad situation. Okay, the children are not aware right now, but we are trying to make sure that everything goes well. We don't know what we do, but the director is working hard to make sure that everything is fine. He has gone to the necessary ministries of education to clarify. Okay, we have gotten a report that they are working on the things to find out if they'll sit for the examination, and we hope maybe something can work on, but we are still pressing on and trusting God that everything will be fine, and probably they'll sit for the examination.
My name is Mascot Musiega. I started this institution in the year 1999. Actually, the main reason which motivated me to start up this program of the children here in this slum area was actually the problems which people were facing. There were no school nearby, and it was difficult for the children to access those schools which were very far. Most of the people living in this informal settlement are single mothers who are illiterate. They also don't have jobs. So their children were just roaming in the area, not going to school. The conditions of public schools was very, very tough to admit the children from this poor society. The requirements during that time was full uniform, it means shoes, and also age factor, whereby if a child is beyond maybe 8 years or 10 years, they could not allow admitting. But when we thought of starting our school, we realized the objective is actually to focus or to help the disadvantaged families have access to basic education. Like, for example, you can even see Ruth, who is in standard 8. She's an orphan, and there are very few schools who could admit her. But now she's focused and she's learning. She's working very hard for her future.
7 is more than 5. You write 0, then you carry a 1.
She's a good girl, very polite, obedient. As I watch her, she's a hardworking. She's always top 10 in the class.
Ruth is a very open person. When she has a problem, she comes to any female teacher and tells the teacher that, teacher, today I've not taken breakfast, so will you please provide me with something? So she's an open person. Yeah, we are proud of her.
Ruth is disciplined, he's not involved in some bad cases, and the life of Ruth is trying to show us that she has a very good future in front of her. You know, Peter came here when he was much older than the others, and when he was going to the classes, maybe to mix with others, it was kind of something funny.
Sometimes he's a bad boy, keeps on beating people, and even he can tease someone by their names, which is sometimes funny and sometimes it's not.
And because he's just such a big boy, you've been seeing him, maybe he likes joking, forgetting about some things he wants to do in class. Like, for example, if you give him an assignment, he'll take some time and then maybe you'll find maybe he has not done 2 or 3. So that one is just by pushing. If you push that boy, he'll do some wonderful job.
He is as tall as a giraffe. It's just black as charcoal and he wears shoes which looks like a spade.
I feel well because those people you can talk there, but me, I know what I'm doing in school. If I fear, I cannot learn, when I cannot do anything I want to do. The people can laugh, but for myself, I know what I'm doing in school. I want to learn, I want to work hard, I want to be an engineer or a footballer.
After the lessons and after the classes, he remains behind so that he can be able to get some extra revision so that when the examination comes, at least he performs better than the others.
When we are doing exam, I like to go to secondary. I want to learn and I want to go to college. I want to finish my education.
You remember when you entered the school, you started class 1, 2, 3. Now it's a crucial moment that you are about to sit for the exam. So my urge or my plea is that please just be confident and avoid that fever. You know, there's a fever that comes when people are about to sit for the exam. So be confident. The things that you'll encounter in the exam are just what we have been doing here. So be determined, and when you come in the morning, please just come fresh. Don't come maybe when you have eaten a lot, but just take a little that can sustain you. I believe and I hope that this exam will be a good platform that will make you to move to the next level. So the exam is taking 4 days. Be determined, and one thing you should put God first, isn't it? Please pray.
You know, it's God who will assist us, isn't it? Yes. Yeah, we have been given the knowledge by the teachers, but also we need the guidance from God, isn't it? Yes. I want to see you shining. I want to see you doing what? Shining. Yeah, I want you to be shining throughout. So people will be looking at UIC and say, is a humble school, but they are doing their best, isn't it? Yeah. So I just wish you the best as you are preparing. When you go home, when you come tomorrow, please make sure that you are confident in everything you do. Be determined, and I believe God will help you. Okay?
I'm excited because tomorrow is the day of the exam.
I will get best in the examination which we will do tomorrow, and I will pass the examination. I'm very ecstatic that we are going to start our KCPE tomorrow, and I know that God will help me to pass the examination and go to a national secondary school.
I'm going to pass the exam because I have faith in God.
Every day there are new challenges here at DYC. When I walk home, I can get more discouraged sometimes. However, when I wake up, I feel my spirit is renewed when I see the children working hard for their future.
Umusomi nyasigira kali sorora atakusoma nobutinyi buli kintu cyose nobutinyi kulirya nobutinyi kumafawo nobutinyi ku kabene shite sana kali na mama wewe nase mwene kuli ndakuboda nzimbe n'umusakuru tamusakuru yakuza.
My father died. There was nobody to help him. He was just alone, so life went hard for him, so he decided to poison himself. You just see this girl washing her clothes. He's just doing that job so that you can find something to eat.
In Kenya, they don't value a girl child the way they value a boy child. They believe a boy child is superior than a girl child. So that's why they end up educating a boy child, rejecting a girl child education. I still encourage them, telling them that they shouldn't devalue themselves. They are important and they should also fight for their education as boys do.
We have ministers who are ladies. Yeah, even me, I'm a teacher, I'm a lady. So I feel the parents should consider girls plus boys, not boys alone.
Sometimes I do pity her since I don't have any way to help her. But I still tell Ruth to believe in herself, to believe that she can, and to see a brighter tomorrow.
I'm going to school because I see some people who are not going to school. Their life is difficult when they cannot dress themselves or feed themselves. That's why I'm struggling so that my life cannot be as the same as theirs.
Kwa nini? Utaenda? So I have to sell corn because it sometimes give me some food what to eat. When I come out from school in the evening, I usually take the corns of the maize and take them to the place where I normally sell them. And sometimes I might come ending up with nothing because there are no more customers there. There are no customers. When I go there are not many. Sometimes when I come here, I don't get food anymore. I just go to school in the morning and then I come back in the evening, ending up nothing. My father died. It is very much painful to live without a father because he's the breadwinner in a family. That's the duty for the parents to take care of you in the family. Sometimes I don't feel very well when I sit in a house which has got no father. I think that I will take the the place for the father to take care of my young ones and also my parent. I go to school so that I can get knowledge and understandings, so that to know what is good and also what is bad. That's the duty of the teacher to take care of pupils in school. Yeah, I think that education will make me successful in my future. My parent is sick. She got an accident. I come to the house and find a lot of work in the house, so it becomes hard for me to learn and also to do other things. This is my mother, this is my sister, and these are our young siblings.
John is my best friend because the problem John have is like me. I can help John if John don't have anything to eat lunch or to eat there at home. I can help us because I know the problem is like mine. Even in class, when I don't know anything, John can come and show me like this and this. Lunchtime we are playing there in the field when the student is doing lunch. So me and John we are playing there in field football. At 8 o'clock we are coming back to class. So I can't hear what the teacher teaching because my stomach is not feeling well. That is the problem.
We are requesting your office, your health office, to actually allocate some food to our center so that these children cannot go hungry during the day and yet they need to study. But I've been trying to contact your boss and I'm not getting him, and it has been even the year has gone and I cannot even reach your office. Did you normally give him my information when I call? Okay. So they don't even respond to my letters which I've been writing. I have to go to another office. Okay, fine. Let me, okay. Department of Children, eh? Okay. The Department of Children. Whom am I going to talk to if you are referring me there? I can't go alone. You need actually to talk to them before I go, because if you just tell me to go there, it will be difficult for them to accept me. I am in the city center trying to follow up the department of the government, because I have been calling several times so that we can get assistance of the feeding program to our school and even some help of the stationaries to our destitute children. But all has not gone well. I tried several times, but I want to meet all these officers physically so that maybe they can see the seriousness of the need to help our school. We have very few public schools around. And these are the schools which were built during the colonial times. Very small classes, maybe around 10 by 10 or sometime 9 by 9. And when the government announced that there is maybe free primary education, you know, those schools cannot accommodate these children. And again, people realize that there is no education, because you'll find that a class of 10 by 10 is accommodating 100 children and no facilities, nothing else there. So the children again had to come back to our centers, because even if we lack maybe proper set of buildings, but we try to control and have actually a number which is manageable by a teacher. So that's what we are doing. And again, we try our level best to give them proper education, despite the challenges and difficulties of lack of materials, stationaries, and even the hardships which we have with the teacher salaries and other things. But we try our level best to provide them with good education.
Today is a National Examination Day, and as you can see, the weather is just fantastic for the examination environment. They are ready for the examination, and as far as the education is concerned, we as teachers who teach them in classes of various subjects, we find that one or two students, you see, we are expecting some good performance as far as the examination is concerned. So I feel everything will be okay as they are ready to do the examination right now.
I'm confident that they are going to make it. We prepared them for a long time, and as teachers, we are happy and we are prepared for the best. Yes, so happy.
Good morning. Good morning. Sit down. I have bad news to announce to you this morning. You are not going to sit for your Kenya Certificate of Primary Education this year.
Even though there is bad news, I'm gonna keep on working hard because next year I'm going to do my Kenyan national examination.
It was terrible about that news. I did not feel very well. I was very much confused. Even I could not talk something. I was very much embarrassed.
We know we are going to sit for exam, so that is bad news. I don't like.
I'm mad because I had been preparing for those 8 years. Now it had come to the end day that they are telling us there is no exam.
Just I'm going to repeat because I want to learn. I don't want to walk where and where. I want to learn. I want to know about things in school.
I'm worried, but I'll repeat and continue with my education.
I wanna just keep working hard and never give up.
So the day has ended, and you've heard what has happened. It was a very bad scene, but we still hope that is ahead. So don't be discouraged. Keep on praising, and we hope that everything will go on well. That is next year. So please just put everything in prayer, and we hope and believe that everything will be fine. So as we are going home and to meet our parents,
please don't be much discouraged, because it has already happened, and there's no means that we can be able to work it out. So I just want us to bow down as we have this Lord's Prayer. Let's bow down.
Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Yeah. It's Travis. Let's take a second and reflect on what we can do. To be smart and play our part in something beautiful. Embrace life, appreciate the fact we're even breathing. Cause we in the crosshairs and it's open season. If each one teaches one, we got a good start. You're not a square cause you care and have a good heart. We gotta speak soft and listen harder. It's right in front of our face, but we don't even bother. Think about it. Think about it, be about it, don't be afraid to speak about it. Don't cry about it, even though they lie about it. Set a fire, inspire, don't turn around and cheat about it.
Can't change the world overnight, but we can start by saving a life. One at a time, one at a time. So let's make history and help out those in need. One at a time. I
feel like my generation's complaining about things we don't have. But if you think about it, we ain't got it so bad. Trust me, I know bad, and I met worse. And it'd be so sad to sit and let it get worse. It's a simple concept we need to grasp quickly before we end up wishing we did something differently. So go on and spread the word, and not the virus. Come on, let's get together, try and put this all behind us. Think about it, think about it. Be about it, don't be afraid to speak about it. Don't cry about it, even though they lie about it. Set a fire, inspire, don't turn the other cheek about it.
Can't change the world overnight, but we can start by saving a life. One at a time, one at a time. So let's make history and help out those in need. One at a time. We can change a life.
If I can change a life, then you can change a life. We can change a life, so let's just change a life.
One at a time.
Yeah.
One at a time.
If I can change a life, then you can change a life. We can change a life, so let's just change a life.
One at a time.
Come on.
One at a time. We can change a life. Can't change the world overnight, but we can start by saving a life. One at a time. One at a time.
Bring that beat back.
So let's make history and help out those in need. One at a time.
One, two, three.